I have this is Trader Shiva. So finally, we see some kind of retracement in gold. Okay. So to see our analysis of yesterday, you can refer to the yesterday analysis. Okay. Now let's try to do a gold analysis for today, like how this script is behaving and what could be its future movement. Okay. So right now, if you see that currently we have this value area, okay, and gold is actually traveling inside this value area, although it has broken down the previous value area and it has come to this previous value area, okay, and now it is again forming a value area over here, okay. So right now, so first of all, as we have told that we have four criteria, okay, so let me just revise that criteria, or we'll revise it just after the after drawing these levels, okay. So right now, since the market is inside this value area, so our job is to keep on taking reversal. So once market goes to these levels, we can think of taking reversal to downside, okay. But if the overall trend of the market is in the downside, so what can happen? It may also break this value area, okay. So once it breaks this value area, let it retrace to these levels, okay. And once it retraces to these levels, what you have to see is in retracement, the buy delta should be weak. Okay, so let me try to add the delta as well so that you can see this. Okay, so while retracing, so once it breaks down, it should break down with a good delta, means good red candles, and retracement should be a weak with weak buying delta. Then we can, what you say, aim a reversal trade to the downside, okay. So that will be in fact the continuation of trend to the downside, okay. However, if you are taking a downside trade in the gold, now please be careful that we have a very major support over here, guys. You look at this, okay. So what I have done, I have just I can show you again. So we have 3 days of this consolidation over here, okay. And if I apply this fixed range market profile, okay, so you can clearly see that this is the value area high and this is the value area low. And guys, this is going to act as a very good support, okay, in my opinion. If gold comes over here, this will be a good opportunity to go long. But again, we are not going to go long quickly. Let this come to these levels, okay. Let this go a little bit inside and fail, and let it come out with a good positive delta, then we can again enter long, okay. And to what levels? Again, to these level, to these value area low levels, okay. So in my opinion, this will be acting as a major support, okay. You can note down this area 3235, something like from 3230 to 3240, okay. Then we can again see some kind of reversal to the upside. So this was the gold analysis. Now let's come to Euro USD, guys. So yesterday, if you remember our yesterday analysis, we were discussing that the Euro USD can break from these levels. Okay, we could see some negative slope in the VWAP. So let's try to apply the VWAP over here. Okay, and in the VWAP band, we could see that the slope was getting negative. So what we will do, let's apply the band and switch on the deviation and click on apply. Okay, so we were seeing that this level was breaking down. So once it has came down from the value area, so our job was to take a trade in the reversal. Okay, now it has came down, and now you can see that VWAP is again kind of flat. Okay, so now it has got some kind of a value range. It is moving from value area low to high and low. Okay, so right now this is what Euro USD is doing. Now suppose it has started coming down, okay, so where is the support, guys? So you can see that these, let me just switch off the VWAP. Okay, so you can see we discussed the same thing yesterday as well, okay. So if I zoom it out for you, and we can see that these three were quite overlapping, 1, 2, and 3 market profile. So what we did, we just plotted a fixed range market profile from here to here, and now you can see that this level, okay, this level this level is kind of value area high, okay. So this one, okay, so this level is kind of value area high in case of composite market profile, okay. So in my opinion, this reason should act like a good support, okay. So From this market profile, we can see that this is kind of value area high, and from this market profile, this is a kind of value area low. So we can adjust it a little bit, something like this, because we have to consider like it as an area. Okay. So from here, I think this is going to provide a good support. Okay. So if the market is coming these areas, we can again buy it. However, if it is breaking down below, then we can see these lower levels. Okay. So how you will find these lower levels? So then you should consider, these market profiles, these areas. So that we will discuss in the tomorrow video if it is breaking down. So make sure that this range is important. Okay. So now this was Euro USD. Now let's try to revise the theory. Okay. How are we taking trade based on the theoretical thing? Okay. So guys, remember, this is auction market theory. If the market is inside the previous day value area, we keep on taking reversal. And if it is breaking down, so we let it break down with a good delta, then reversal with a weak positive delta, and then again to the downside. So these are fast movements. Then we have VWAP theory, guys. I keep on repeating this again and again in every video. So if the VWAP is flat, so what VWAP does, VWAP is actually talking about the daily value. Okay. So the developing current value, if the VWAP is flat, it means that it is inside the value area. So we can keep on taking reversal from the edges of the standard deviation band. And if VWAP is in slope, then it means that the price is moving in kind of imbalance. So we can keep on taking the trade in the same direction. Okay. So this is the example of flat VWAP. So here we have a flat VWAP where we can see that the price is actually moving from edges from value area high to value area low. However, in this case, we can see that the VWAP is in slope and price is actually moving, fast way, and a small pullback, and then price is moving in the same direction. And how to trade? So you have to mark the value areas with the help of market profile, and then you take the help of VWAP, whether VWAP is in slope or it is a flat VWAP, then take the help of delta indicator for strength and weakness. And guys, most important thing is trade based on pullback. This is very important. If you wait for a pullback, your stop losses will be very, very small and you will get good trades. Because if pullback is failing, then you are not entering into that trade. Okay. So it gives you an opportunity to correct yourself. Okay. So I hope this analysis will help you guys. Thank you.